there. This is going to be our second part. This is posting of the Dobermans. This is Mando from our 2020 litter. So a couple items that you're going to need is we have the backer rod. It's 5/8 backer rod. We have Zonas Johnson & Johnson 1-inch tape. Make sure you use this kind. And then we have adhesive, New Hope adhesive, that will help us as well. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut the backer rod to size, and how we start is we measure from the base of the ear to the tip, and we always cut it a little bit longer than what we need, and we'll cut 2 pieces. After you have your pieces cut, you're going to wrap the tape around them. So I actually cut 6 pieces of tape to start out with. And so the first piece of tape we're going to wrap normal, and then we're going to turn around and we're going to wrap it backwards so the sticky side is out. So you wrap it kind of like a candy cane. And I do pull this tape kind of tight around the backer rod. So, and you're going to wrap it all the way to the bottom. Okay. And you have your post. Next thing we're going to do with our posts is we're going to add adhesive to one side of them. Okay, so just add that adhesive to one side of the post. Okay. Now this is Mando's first time posting. He just had his cup taken off this morning. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put that first post down into his ear canal. All right, so we're going to have to make sure we kind of just pull out his ear a little bit, twist and turn, and it will just go tuck right down into that ear canal. And the glue is on the side of the ear. Okay. And then we'll take our first piece of tape and we'll start at the top of the ear. Alrighty. And we're going to wrap that around nice and loose. Alright. So I'm actually going to switch sides here. So we're just going to wrap that tape. Make sure you don't wrap that tape too tight at all. It's got to be nice and loose. Okay. And then we'll just squish it. And then I also always put a crease in the top of the ear to make sure that that tip of the ear doesn't bend or curl under the tape. The next piece of tape, this is really important. This piece of tape must be wrapped. There's a flap in the ear that goes to the back of the head. So you wrap from the front to the back. Again, make sure to wrap this very loose. Start at the base of the ear and then just work your way up. And then again, just give it a good squish. Again, keep making sure that tip of the ear is in there nice and straight. And then put your finger over the tip of the ear and cut off the excess tubing. Make sure to never cut that ear. All right, now we'll do the other side. So again, we're going to make sure that we just take and kind of open up the base of the ear there. We're going to tuck and twist that tube down into the base of the ear and then pull the ear up on that tube. Put the first piece of tape on the top, just the very top, and wrap that around super loose. Again, we're wrapping very, very loose here. And then we're going to squish that. And we're going to kind of crease the top of the ear in there so it doesn't bend. Last piece of tape, again, make sure that this ear flap goes backwards. So start from the very front of the ear and wrap to the back. And again, very loose here. And overlap your tape. And then we'll just give it a good swish. All right, and then we're going to cut off the extra tubing there. Make sure you know where the tip of the ear is. All right, now we need to brace those ears up nice and straight like that. So we're going to grab an extra piece of tape here. Okay, and I like to start on the side of one ear and wrap it to the back. And I keep the ears pretty wide. I just set that second ear right there. And I bring this around this way. And then I take and I pull the ears up, make sure they're nice and straight, and then push the front piece of the tape to the back. It twists the ears a little bit straighter there. All right. And then we put one more piece of tape just right in the middle there. I'm just going to take this piece and just wrap it right around the middle to make that a little bit stronger. All right, there you go. And so again, just kind of make sure everything's in there nice and good. So I do wrap the ears looser. That way when they get stronger, you'll see the middle of the tape, he can bend and work those ears. So don't tape them too close together. Make sure you tape them separate apart like that. So now these ears do have to be changed every 5 to 7 days. We need to take them down, clean them out really good, and then repost for about 6 months. The other thing you want to make sure that you do is if you notice anything going on, any infection, things like that, if there's any yellow, icky, smelly things, take them down, clean them out, check them out, make sure everything's going okay. If it's raining outside, make sure you put a bread bag on top of the ears so that they don't get wet. Don't let other dogs play with them, get them wet, things like that. But there you go.